Good morning. This did happen when I was gone. I guess the wind blew and it just decided to break there. Looks like it dropped straight down and then over that way. So I'm going to try to pull this out of here and get it in the firewood pile. But I'm kind of noticing those holes. Interesting. You start cutting it up, I might be able to tell what that is. All right, let's see if the truck can pull that up. All right, so this madrone is dead, and that branch up there is pretty free. It's got, some slight branches it's tucked with, but this branch over here is kind of hooked on this other dead tree right there. So what I'm thinking is I kind of take away a lot, chip away at the bottom of this dead one here, and then maybe, considering it's already leaning that way quite a bit, if I try and do this the safest way possible, because when you're working under a tree, if things start to break, like maybe that branch up there might want to come off, drop down, hit me in the head or something. So in this situation, I would rather not be under it when it starts to fall. So if I take a little away from the bottom and then just yank it with the truck with the cable, with any luck I could pull the bottom free and it'll just continue to fall that way. But if I see it starting to lean towards the truck, I'll stop. I don't know. I'm gonna try something. But anyway, there's a lot that need to come down. There's this one. See that one? The madrone. There's this one on that angle's dead. That one's dead. The one behind it's dead. That one's dead. That one. These have been dead since we've been here. Plus, most likely the septic system is going to go down in that kind of gentle slope area. So this all needs to get cleaned up. So let's just start at it and hopefully not die while we're learning. It used to go that way. Now it's straight. So it does want to come down. Just a little breeze. That one little madrone branch has got it. Amazing. That little thing made that much noise. Look at that other dead one. It's barely, the excavator could probably push it over if it could reach it. Damn, I don't like this at all. That one would have hit the excavator, but I think it was short still of the shed. But this next one here is definitely going to hit the shed if it wants to. All right. Let's get this tree out of the way. All right, just gonna, that one's broken, take that, and this little one here, half size. I wonder if I can get that one to come right through there. It'd be pretty good practice. All right, Operation Precision. Well, Operation Precision was off by about 40 degrees. Still might have got my truck. All right, catch my breath. All right, that was thrilling. I think the rule of thumb is that however far you think the tree's going to land, add 30% to it. That almost might have caught the bobcat, and that did not look that tall. Unless it probably just jumped over there. But this one came out farther than I thought. All right, get these over to the wood pile. All right, and we got a lot of torque on this puppy, or tension. There's compression and tension. It's probably got both. It's twisted. What I think I'm going to do is put the cable on the stump, cut it about there, and then the cable will catch the stump from running down the hill. I can pull that up, and then maybe bring this whole thing up as a unit. Okay, this dead one here, closest to us. You can't see it from this angle, but it's definitely leaning that way quite a bit. So I'm just going to put the cable down low, drop it down a little lower than it is. Just let it fall that way, get hung up in the tree, and then I'm going to pull it out with the truck. I think that's the plan. Alright, this tree, this dead one, is, you can't see it too well from this angle, but it's definitely leaning that way. So I'm going to let it head that way. Going to drop the cable lower once I get down there. Back, or V-cut the back, hit the front, let it fall towards the trees and stop somewhat, or it may roll off and find a way all the way down, but I'm going to stay this side of it and pull it up. glove off. Coming to us. Oh, Jesus, it stopped. It's going sideways. There she goes. Good direction. Thank you. Crunch. Well, it's not 5 o'clock yet, but I think the wind just told me to stop. It's a lot safer without the wind. So, good. I got an excuse to survive this day. Oh yeah, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 down, 6 out of the way. Alright, see you later. There is one thing in the wind I could try. I think it might be interesting just to try it. I got, let's see, the cable, what was that? It's like 50 feet. I got another one that's 100 feet. I could get far enough away from that tree and just pull it and see if it just breaks. It'd be a lot safer. I could pull it, you know, in the direction I want it to go and everything. Let's give that a quick shot. Just kind of tug on it like a big bear pushing on a tree. All right, is that gonna hit the truck? Or that shed? Or that one? I think it's in range of everything. You might want to pull that one more that way. Yep. This is danger to assets, but not too much to my life since I'm not under it. Let's just see what happens when I give it a little pull. Alright, I decided to give myself a little more slack. Oh shit, that's right, if that cable breaks, that could be in a bad spot. Alright, I'm not gonna go with the brute strength, but let's try some tugging. Ah, shit. What you know, the wind blew you down. It worked. I was tugging. I put a tug on it. It'd come towards me, and then I'd put it in neutral. It'd go back the other way, come back towards me, put a little tug on it. I kept doing that, back and forth, and it kept going a little more and more and more. Dropped almost exactly where I wanted it to. Cool. I think that one was bigger than this next one here. Or this one going that way. Darn it, that was awesome. The damn tripod just, a breeze knocks it over. Alright, alright. Let me think here. I'm not cleaning up my mess as I go, which is not a good plan. But yeah, this tree is dead. That hole's all the way up there. Well, the only other real dangerous one, well, they're all dangerous. Huh, I broke pretty close to the ground. That's good. Now that one there, it's dead, is a lot farther down the hill. Again, that wind is blustery. Man. But that was a lot safer for me. Let's see. I got enough for one more. Alright, let's wrap up the next one. There it goes. Awesome. I love it. It worked pretty good. Plus I cleaned some of the dead branches off the living tree. Alright, that one, so that's the first one. The second one broke right near the ground. That's good. It's better than I can do. Alright, what now? Oh, ha, it's recording. That means I didn't record the last thing I was going to say. Well, I am done for the day. But we got 10 trees down. That's pretty good. And if it's obviously not windy in the morning, we'll reevaluate how we're going to get that one and that one and those 4 over there. Cool. And then there's just a lot of pickup work. Get all the dead stuff off the ground. Maybe I can get my trailer back there. Kind of snake it down that road if I could. Back it up to there. And maybe use the excavator to get a lot of this broken stuff in the back of the trailer. Anyway, that's going to be just a bitch. And take it down the hill to